What's going on, everybody? Sean here with my good pal Nick, and we're here to talk about the movie Hellfest. So welcome to another edition of After the Movie. So Hellfest, it's basically some friends go to an amusement park. It's like a haunted house type deal. Like, think Cedar Point's like Hollow Weekends. And they go there, and then there's a killer who's hiding amongst the entire like staff, and he starts murdering people. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to this movie trying to have a little bit of a good time, and I had a little bit of a good time, but after a while, just made me kind of wish I was actually at a haunted house,
right,
as opposed to watching all of these douchebags.
I'd rather be there than watch it.
Exactly. At first, it's like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's kind of getting me into a bit of the Halloween spirit. I mean, it's October now, which I'm very excited about because I love October. It's pretty much my favorite month of the year because I can go haunted housing. A lot of horror movies are out. And I pretty much have a good time because this is just a little bit of like an appetizer for when Halloween comes out in like 2 weeks, because that's the big movie of the month for me. Yeah. Like, I can't wait for Halloween. But yeah, like some of those, there's some. I think the idea of like Hellfest, it's a great idea. It's like friends, amusement park, a killer among them. There's so many things you can do with that, and they kind of just go through the motions a bit with it. I think there's issues I have with it. For instance, where are the workers? Like, are they the only, like,
right.
It feels like these people are the only ones allowed in these haunted houses, like, at the same time. It's just like, okay, just their group of friends. I'm like, where's everybody else? Where's, like, all the other random, like, people walking around? It just kind of stops at one point, and I start questioning these things. I'm like, why, where is everybody? I'm like, this is supposed to be Hellfest. It's supposed to be, like, this big, huge haunted, attraction thing, and I'm like, nobody else is showing up in these, these rooms and that. And then you have the killer. It's like, some of the dumb things that these people do in this movie. Like, the one guy's like, oh, I need to win a stuffed animal for you, babe.
Oh, yeah.
You can't fucking do it. Pretty much everyone's a douchebag, I want to say. But they're not they're not the worst douchebags I've ever seen. But you definitely don't root for any of them. It's kind of fun to watch this unnamed killer just start killing people. You never do find out who the killer is. It's just it's kind of like...
I thought you were going to see his face, at least.
Yeah, I thought so, too, but you really don't see anything at all. I do like the haunted houses themselves. I thought they looked pretty cool. Like I said, it looks like a lot of fun to be at Hellfest. And I'm like, this looks like a fun time. I would definitely love to go there, but...
Not the killer part.
Not the killer part. But I just want to go haunted housing now. Like, this is just one big, like, oh, hey, Sean, you want to go haunted housing? Oh, well, you gotta go. I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it. Stop showing me these people. I want to go. At first, it's kind of neat when they go in there, but after a while, it just kind of gets a little bit, like, tedious. It's like, it really starts to drag, like, okay, they're just going through haunted houses. They're still going through haunted houses. They're still going through haunted houses, and nothing's really happening, except you have, like, the one creeper dude. And, yeah, it's kind of just about it. Like I said, the haunted houses look pretty cool. The music score is pretty good, and it was cool to see Tony Todd in a movie. He plays you ever see the movie Candyman?
I've not.
Okay, Candyman is one of the creepiest horror movies. Like, it's some dude with like a hook in his hand. It's kind of like a boogeyman, like Freddy Krueger. If you look in the mirror and you say his name 5 times, he shows up and like kills you. And then like that movie, like he has a really terrifying voice. He's like, be my victim, gadget. But yeah, it was kind of cool to see him in a movie. And like I said, the idea of Hellfest sounds pretty cool. It's just not taken to the full extent. I mean, it's fine. It's certainly not an awful movie. I certainly laughed at a few moments.
Horny jokes.
Oh my god, like, holy shit, were these kids horny. Like, I swear to god, like, I thought they were going to dry hump the screen at one point because, well, actually, one guy does kind of get his ass slapped around.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, yeah, and, but yeah, I think that's pretty much the gist of all of them. Like, all they were was just horny, and then that's about it. That's all their character traits. They're just horny, and they're at Hellfest. So basically, yeah. Security is pretty dumb. They're like, I can't really do anything. Oh, I'm like, there's a missing person. Oh, they're probably just messing around. Like, you lazy.
Or they're not supposed to be in the bathroom, but yet again, they are in the bathroom.
Yeah, and it's just like, do your fucking job, you lazy ass. And then when the killer starts killing people in public, it's just like the security is just like nowhere to be found. The workers, and like that's another thing in the haunted houses too. I'm like, where the hell are all the workers? Like, they just sort of vanish at one point. I'm just like, why aren't they doing anything?
Sure.
So, but yeah, like there's some dumb things like that. But it definitely was more entertaining. Like, I'd say, wow, like, what other horror movies came out this year? The Nun, you know, so. Really, Halloween's the big one.
Oh yeah.
What else did we see? We saw Truth or Dare, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is way better than Truth or Dare. Like,
Mhm.
Truth or Dare was awful. It was funny in some ways, but it was absolutely awful. Truth or Dare. And then they have their creepy Snapchat faces. But, yeah. So, to sum up Hellfest, it's fine.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't see it again in theaters, but
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't see it again in theaters. It's kind of like a one-time deal. We were bummed because at first we were the only two in there. I was like, yeah, we can just like talk and just be as loud as we want. And then people started coming in like right as the movie was started. I'm like, fuck. It was like I just want to just like talk as much as I want out loud. I think it would have been fun. But you know, I try to be a respectful moviegoer. If you want to like talk loud at a movie, go see The Room with an audience. Or when we saw The Disaster Artist, which was like
that too.
that was the craziest experience.
Go see The Disaster Artist with Luce. You have a good time.
Oh yeah, exactly. Fucking A. And like the Disaster Artist, I think I talked about this like last year on my channel. Disaster Artist, it was like you, me, we're like 6 other people, and my friend sat next to him. He's the loudest fucking person of all time. He was like, as soon as James Franco showed up, he was like, "Wah!" And it was just, he wouldn't shut up the whole goddamn time. We were in the front row. Not the very front, but like, you know how like they have separate sections. And we thought we were going to get assaulted after the movie theater because my friend was so loud, laughing so hard. I had to punch him. I'm like, you shut the fuck up right now. Like, I felt so uncomfortable. Like, why did he sit next to me? Why? Or why didn't we sit all the way at the top? He was so loud. He was louder than the movie itself. So... But yeah, like this is a horror movie. It's like you can maybe crack a few jokes, but it's not like so bad that it's good. It's just kind of so-so, and just kind of comes and goes. Cool concept, not taken to the fullest. But I do want to go haunted housing, so I'll definitely try and hit a haunted house this weekend. That's my plan. So, you have anything else you want to add? Anything funny you want to talk about with it, or?
Pretty much said it all.
Pretty much said it all. That's right. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'm going to see Venom on Thursday. Maybe he'll join me. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, so hopefully Venom's at least fun. So
Should be.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Later.
All right.